So the apprentices in our program are benefit to 1,000 or over 1,000 hours of coursework, which includes all kinds of things from financial well-being to health and wellness, yoga, dance, recovery classes, groups, which are usually just, for the intensive healing track, as well as healing clinic, which is where we partner with other healers in the San Diego area, and they would get complimentary acupuncture, Reiki, expressive arts, and massage.
A lot of times when we look at recovery, it's about fixing something that's wrong with us and sort of removing parts of ourselves or behaviors within us that we judge and deem as wrong. But at Shakti, we get to take a woman when she comes into this program, and we get to see and acknowledge everything that she's been through, and even her addictive patterns, and acknowledge the ways that they've helped her survive. They've helped her make it in a world and a life that has been, in some ways, unbearable. And that there's strengths within that. And that when we can look at those things objectively and with compassion, we can harness those strengths and actually use them in service of our healing and in service of our bigger work in the world. And we really see each woman that comes in as a leader. We see her potential as a leader.
We lived in a lot of poverty as I was growing up. We were on welfare, and my dad was also severely bipolar and a drug addict. Dropped out of high school when I was 16, and I started doing drugs. I ended up having an abortion because of the risks of the child not making it, and at that point I really wanted to quit doing drugs, and I couldn't. And that's when I knew I had an issue.
I was in and out of psych wards and eating disorder facilities and just pretty much every kind of outpatient, inpatient program since I was 15. Most of the environments were very sterile and cold and nothing like home. Yeah, it was definitely like the patient doctor sort of feeling, and wasn't very helpful. Yeah.
At Shakti, we believe that advancing the health and well-being of women here, vulnerable populations, those that fall through the cracks, affects not just San Diego, but the world at large. Our program really believes that one woman can make a difference in the world, and that her healing affects and ripples out to affect her family, her community, San Diego, the state, the whole country, and ultimately the world. So we really have a big vision as far as what one woman's healing can do. And we empower each woman who comes into our program to also believe the same, that she can make a difference in the world, that what she believes in and backs and puts her energy towards has wide range, long-term effects.
I used to be very clung to Western medicine, and that I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life, and now I'm on barely any. I've got off most of my medications. I want to help people with their own journeys with food and their relationship to food, and people with chronic illness.
The work that I do on myself, the work that I do with my sisters, and the way that I respond to my future family is all part of a bigger picture.